Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. If my voice sounds a little bit scratchy, it's just because I am just waking up today. I am doing this reading on the same day that it's being premiered live to get a fresh look at the energies coming through today for both the divine masculine and divine feminine. There's been a lot of activity in the energetic realm from the divine masculine collective, which many of us who connect as divine feminines have been feeling, picking up on either subconsciously or sometimes through dreams. I am getting that for some of you, you may have had vivid dreams recently that hold some kind of spiritual significance. I don't feel that will be the case for everyone listening, but do let me know in the comments if that connects for you, or if you've been feeling more of this activity from the divine masculine collective or from a particular masculine that you might be energetically connected to in some way, regardless of how much you might be communicating right now in the 3D world. I always love hearing from you in the comments under the video. Thank you to those of you who do take the time to engage with and co-create this community by writing a comment, liking the video, and of course by subscribing to the channel as well. Because I do always say this, but we are all co-creators here on this channel. And what that means is when you bring your unique core soul frequency to these readings, regardless of when or where you are watching the reading, because time and distance are irrelevant on the energetic plane, you contribute your powerful frequency to the reading, and it actually attracts certain messages that come through and shapes both this reading and future readings as well. So if you would like to be part of that co-creation process here on this channel, I do recommend subscribing to the channel as well. Okay, so I've been shuffling the cards, tuning into your energy, and I want to begin by looking at the divine feminine. And I'm feeling guided to start at the root chakra here and work our way up through the chakra centers, pulling different messages that could be resonating with what's happening in those different energy centers of your energy body that could then therefore be manifesting in your physical life as well. And we'll do the same for the divine masculines. Anything that we decide to elaborate on in the extended reading will be available to those of you who are connected in with our Patreon Soul Tribe. So if you do feel guided at any point in the reading to explore more about that, then you can do so by following the link in the pinned comment and description box under the video. But wow, two very powerful cards coming out right away. I wasn't sure on the outset if this was going to be a twin flame reading, but here we have the number one twin flame card, the yin yang card, and it's in the reverse position. I'm getting that some of you who connected with a message I posted on Instagram where I did a 2-card pick a card post might also resonate with some of the messages that could come out in this reading. If you haven't yet seen the reading on that post, then you can follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I do sometimes post these additional mini readings or energy updates. So what I'm seeing from these two cards is someone here is feeling really hopeless, divine feminine, and really shut out of your life. Now, keep in mind, all of this is sitting on the root chakra, which really relates to our manifested physical world. and also how our subconscious programs are actually manifesting that physical world on autopilot, because 95% of our thoughts are actually subconscious. So when people talk about the law of attraction, manifesting your life, directing your thoughts, etc., what most people don't take into account is the fact that the majority of our thoughts, and therefore the majority of what we exude, is actually happening very unconsciously. It comes from these unconscious programs we're running, belief systems we're running about ourselves, our lives, our worthiness of love. And I really feel that for this divine masculine who is connected to you, which is why he's coming out in your part of the reading, divine feminine, he's feeling with door to romance reversed as though a door has been closed between the two of you. And there's a lot of pain associated with this. I heard the name Michael, but that also could be the Archangel Michael, or just an M name coming through for someone. This person, I'm hearing them say, I'm realizing that we're twin flames, or if they wouldn't use that term, it's that they're realizing there's a really powerful soul connection here. I saw the number 555, so that could resonate with someone, but that also represents very rapid change. And I feel the rapid changes are taking place within this masculine's unconscious mind, because through this hopelessness that they're feeling, by the way, victory reversed, that hopeless energy I'm getting, is sitting on the throat chakra, which, wow, all of these divine masculine cards coming out on your energy, divine feminine, tells me that this masculine is really either fixated on you or sending you a lot of energy, thinking about you a lot, because it's as though you're feeling it in your own energy body, which of course really makes sense in the case of twin flames, because we are mirroring one another's energy, because we share the same core soul frequency, which means what is going on in one energy center is mirrored in some way in the energy center of the other twin. Now, sometimes it can look like an opposite mirroring. So we'll get into that a bit later on. But with the happy family card and financial constraints reversed, what this divine masculine is heavily thinking about is a future with you, how to approach you, how to re-enter your life. But what he feels he must do first is get his life in order. With financial constraints reversed, I feel the divine masculine here really focusing on breaking free from limitation, particularly limitations around his time, energy, work output, and effort. He might be very unhappy with his current work or immediate life circumstances, and this actually may have been a limiting factor in your relationship previously as well. I heard the name Rachel for someone, but also just an R name here. I'm getting that for the masculine coming through here. He feels like the time is now, with patience reversed. He doesn't want to wait around anymore to take action or to make these changes within himself, because he's painfully realizing with the temple path in the reverse position. I had to pause for a second. I just felt this huge wave of energy. I feel like divine feminine, you've probably felt the need to take a lot of time recently being in that hermit mode, or clearing yourself, clearing your energy. I know personally I've been meditating and using subliminals for this meditation practice a lot recently, and you guys know that subliminals are my favorite tool for manifesting and for energy clearing, because they do target those subconscious parts of the mind. I've been using them for years and I've seen really powerful results from them. And this is also why I started making them myself on my website, soundandsoulful.com. Now, signups on the website are temporarily closed because we are in the final stages of developing a mobile application. So If you have an iPhone and you are still interested in testing out this mobile app for these subliminals, you can email me at soundandsoulfulapp.com. There will be an Android app as well, by the way, but the testing process is a bit different, so it works a bit differently. But anyway, there will be more information on that moving forward into the future. And regardless, I feel that many of you have been taking this time, whatever your personal rituals are. I'm seeing something with food, so you might have cooked for yourself or be eating certain types of food to clear out your bodily system or to really physically realign yourself in some way. But whatever you've been doing, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, I'm getting that these daily rituals are really important and essential, because as I'm picking up Divine Feminine, a lot of what you're clearing at these times isn't just a clearing that you're doing for yourself. It's also a clearing that you're doing for the masculine collective as well, or if there is a specific masculine or divine masculine connected to you, then even more so, these moments of energy clearing are really profoundly impacting them as well. And I'm hearing that shifting into and through the new year, we're going to see more and more evidence physically of how what we do in secret, what we do when we're alone, whether it's energy clearing, thought work, breath work, whatever we're doing to redirect our own energy or recalibrate our own energy field, we're going to see more and more the ways in which that personal energy work is directly and immediately impacting both our physical outer reality, but also the other souls that are most closely connected to us within that physical world. Particularly, you're going to see the effect, Divine Feminine, on any masculine energies connected to you platonically or romantically. These could be family members, friends, but for many of you, this will be a romantic situation, either a twin flame, someone from your past or present. I keep getting this energy of a masculine really daydreaming about, heavily fixating on, because once again, we got the happy family card, which I always take to connect with a physical reunion of some kind, a happy reconnection in the physical world, however that might look for you personally. For some of you, that might look like a very, what we consider to be traditional reunion state. But for others of you, this could look like simply having a peaceful, harmonious connection in the physical world. And I see that the desire for that has ignited the divine masculine to change, and specifically to release any limitations, distractions, or attachments that have been preventing this harmonious physical reconnection, because attachment reversed is coming out here again. By the way, I said the number 555 was connecting with this rapid change taking place in the masculine, and this is actually the number 5 card, so another sign of confirmation of that. So in the extended version of the reading, we're going to be taking a deeper look at what heavy attachments the masculine is releasing here, which, by the way, I just got the Healer of the Ages up right. So whatever these changes are, these are for the purpose of a really powerful spiritual and energetic healing and shifting within him, and also for the purpose of unblocking his heart. I'm specifically seeing like these walls that may have been around his heart before when the two of you were attempting to connect more closely in the physical world, and those walls being broken down through these heavy attachments that are being let go. So if you do feel guided to the extended version of the reading, where we will be exploring that more deeply, the link to that, of course, is in the pinned comment and the description box under this video. So let's go ahead and reshuffle the cards here. See, I went to go through the energy centers of your energy body, Divine Feminine, and the divine masculine instantly came up. This also tells me that if you're someone who does spend a lot of time reconnecting with your own physical body, whether that's through yoga, through getting out into nature, physical exercise, or if you're someone who connects with the emotional body, the energy body, through journaling, through processing emotions, through meditating, connecting with your higher self, your divine self, so to speak, then you might be finding that as you do these things, the divine masculine may almost insert himself into your consciousness, which sounds really strange. But for example, you might be meditating and visualizing something you desire to manifest, and suddenly your divine masculine's higher self kind of inserts himself into that visualization. So you might start by imagining a home you want to live in one day and really putting energy into that manifestation. But then the divine masculine you're connected to suddenly inserts himself into that vision of your future. Almost like he is trying to push his way into this timeline you're manifesting with you. This represents him putting a lot of thought and energy, again, into your harmonious physical reconnection. And also very much being in his head and planning. Someone could be seeing feathers as a sign, particularly white feathers. I'm getting the word cold. So for someone here, it could be cold where you live, or this masculine may feel as though you've gone cold to him, as though he's been shut out of your life. And this is really causing him to want to plan the ways and means to get you back into his life physically, because again, this is sitting on the root chakra here. So I see that all of this has been coming up on your root chakra, divine feminine, because again, the root chakra doesn't just connect with the manifested physical world, but also the subconscious mind as well. And I see that again, the divine masculine sending you a lot of energy has become very active in your subconscious mind. So consciously, you might not even realize the ways in which he's connecting to your energy field, or the ways in which he's sending a lot of energy to you at this subconscious level. But this may be a sign of confirmation for someone who has intuitively sensed some of that, or felt the need to clear their energy more frequently, to sleep more frequently, to spend more time alone. All of this can be a sign that someone connected to you is sending you a lot of energy, which is why you feel the need to kind of clear out some of that energy and get back to your unique kind of core soul frequency self, if that makes sense. Although again, in the case of if this is a twin flame, you do mirror one another's core soul frequency. So when you get back to your own core frequency, you are essentially clearing his energy field in the process, as well as your own. You're clearing blockages for the both of you, essentially. So, wow, a lot going on through your subconscious mind that could be manifesting in how you feel physically, divine feminine. Let's move up to the sacral chakra, the seat of emotions and intimacy. The word office came out, so someone here could work in an office. Here we have community and the third eye chakra. So divine feminine, your spirit guides have a pretty direct message for someone listening here, that you are really being guided to use your intuition, to have discernment when it comes to who you give your physical presence and physical energy to in the world and in your daily life. This feels like it has to do with your immediate environment. So this could be family members, friends, your social circle. This could be environments that you go to on a daily basis. I feel like this has to do with something regarding your routine. For someone I'm connecting with here, your routine may have been disrupted recently by someone who may have needed a lot of your time, energy, or attention. This also could be a job that needed a lot of your attention recently, or an environment you had to spend a lot of unexpected time in, but that won't be for everyone. For many of you, I'm feeling your guides remind you that your presence is to be valued. Your presence is powerful. It is rare. It is a gift to the people you grant that presence to. And you're being guided to remember to value your own physical time, energy, and presence in environments and in other people's lives. Because with Angel of Love upright, I see you being like this Angel of Love. This is my unconditional love card. You've become someone who is very heart open, who I just kept hearing that you have a heart of gold. I kept hearing that upon awakening all the way up through preparing for this reading. So someone really needed the reminder, although you already know this intuitively and at a deeper level. But you truly are a pure-hearted person. You have a heart of gold. You desire the best for other people around you. And these pure intentions and this heart that is soft and open is such a gift to the people who are lucky enough to be able to be around you and to be able to experience that presence. Don't devalue yourself by, I'm hearing, wasting your time or your energy or your effort on someone or something or an environment that isn't serving your highest good or is draining you or is refusing to give to you in a reciprocated way, because you are worth more than that. And I see this representing the divine feminine taking back her sense of worth within her inner circle and her most intimate connections. I'm hearing your silence speaks loudly, your absence speaks loudly. And if someone isn't valuing you or respecting you, then give them your absence, give them your silence, because there may be someone specifically, this could be a masculine for some of you with the thinking man coming out here, someone who is in the process of releasing certain ego-dominant aspects of themselves, but it's like a constant battle within this person. So what I'm getting is sometimes this masculine might be very open to you, but other times they might be very closed off. Overall, we would call this being very inconsistent. I don't know who I'm speaking to here, but you, Divine Feminine, deserve consistency, the kind of consistency you give others. And again, if someone isn't giving you consistency through their actions, through their effort, through their words, then you have the right and really the duty to yourself to give them your absence, to give them your silence. So I don't know who I'm speaking to there. This could be related to a friendship, a job situation, but it's actually really a beautiful thing, because I see that you've really been guided to take back your power within these close connections and relationships, to truly see your worth on this planet and to every place you touch, every person you touch. So let's move up to the solar plexus chakra, speaking of self-worth and self-confidence, because I see the way that you've been valuing your time and energy when it comes to the sacral chakra, your intimate connections. This is actually bolstering that solar plexus energy, that energy of confidence and inner strength. This is giving you a natural sense of confidence about yourself and also clarity when it comes to what you desire from your future, what you desire to create or attract in your life. If you haven't already, I'm seeing that creating a picture of your ideal version of self, whatever that looks like for you, whether this is a vision board, a manifestation list, whatever this is for you, I'm getting that this could be really beneficial, because your manifestation power is highly magnetic at this point in time. I'm really getting that from the solar plexus chakra. And that magnetism is coming from this natural sense of confidence about you that is stemming from a re-recognition of the value of your time and your energy. So let's move up to the heart chakra. Rest and rejuvenation upright. I'm hearing emotional exhaustion. So I was getting also a download this morning that for Divine Feminine I'm going to connect with here. I don't know who you are. I'm getting an F name for someone potentially, but I feel that for someone listening, there has been someone who's required a lot of your heart energy, a lot of your emotional energy, and this has been very draining to you. You are a healer, whoever I'm speaking to, and I'm getting chills all over just feeling into like your healing presence, your healing energy. But this situation has been really heavy. It's been really challenging. This could be someone that you're giving advice to. This could be someone who's going through a really hard time, who is leaning on you for support. And I feel that to this person, it's almost like you were sent into their life like an angel to love them and to support them and to give them this emotional energy. But I'm getting a lot of wounded healer energy from you right now as well, meaning yes, you are this powerful healer, but you're in need of recharge as well, giving back to yourself as well. I'm hearing caretaker, so this could be someone that you're physically caretaking for. This also could be someone that you feel at this time you are emotionally caretaking for. I'm getting this very strange energy where it's almost as though this person called you in spiritually and energetically for this moment in time when they would require your healing presence, your healing energy. It's like they called you in as a healer, and you have responded to this call because intuitively you feel at a really deep level that it's part of your soul's mission to, at this moment, be present in this person's life, to give to them, to support them. Intuitively, you can't escape this feeling that you are meant to be present in this way at this time for this person, even though it may not fully make sense to you consciously. You may not fully understand it. And again, it's because your souls have connected energetically. This person has sent out some kind of signal asking for support, asking for healing, and called in a powerful healer like you to support them. But at the same time, you are giving so much to this person or situation, whoever I'm speaking to here, that it does create a drain on your own energy. I'm seeing a crystal, specifically some type of black stone or black crystal. This may represent the need to recharge and also protect your own energy as you provide healing energy for this person. I could also be speaking to someone who works in the medical field. Maybe you heal people on a regular basis. Maybe your occupation really directly reflects in some way your healing presence. You could be an emotional healer in the form of a counselor or a therapist, some kind of advice giver. Whoever I'm speaking to here, there's just this very powerful healing energy around you, but also the sense that this healing work recently, specifically with a certain person, has drained you a bit. And with the garden and the gate reversed, again, I'm getting the message that there's no shame in pulling back, resting, recharging, protecting your own energy field, allowing yourself to replenish your stores so that you are able to do whatever healing work you feel called to do in the world, whether that's through your occupation generally, or whether that's with a specific person right now in your life. I don't normally channel messages like that, but I felt that very strongly for someone, and I really hope that message reached you, if so. Now let's move up to the throat chakra. Appreciation in the reverse position. So you might be giving your silence right now to someone or perhaps a group of people who underappreciated you or devalued you in some way. And if this is the case, whoever I'm speaking to, this person is feeling a lot of heartbreak. They are strongly missing your communication. There's something very specific about missing your voice, missing your laugh. I'm hearing witty, so you might be a very witty conversationalist or have a really strong shared sense of humor with whoever is missing your conversation right now. This person is I feel like work might really dominate their life or their mental state, and they're trying to focus themselves on work to not think about how much they're missing talking to you. But that really isn't working because their mind is always coming back to you. And they really feel like they messed things up with you. With happy family reversed, this person is thinking a lot about feeling like they ruined a future with you or ruined some type of a connection with you. What is this person planning on doing about it? Magician and the Mirror reversed. Ooh, so this is my number 2 twin flame card. So this could be a twin flame. This could be someone that's come up earlier in the reading for you. This, if not a twin flame, is absolutely a soul connection. This could be a soulmate to someone from your past. But right now they're feeling really ungrounded and energetically imbalanced. I feel like this person has always adored you, but they didn't fully realize how much they would miss talking to you if you were to pull away. And I feel that that's what's happened here. For some reason, I'm seeing the month of March coming up for someone as well. So if any of these messages have been connecting with you today, I invite you to join me now in the extended reading on Patreon. We will be channeling more specifics and details from this reading. Typically, I find more specific points to elaborate on during the reading, but I just really felt like going with the flow of this reading. And we'll be doing the same on Patreon, just tuning into your energy and seeing what messages and information come up for you. So if you would like to head over with me to Patreon, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. For those of you who are still here, I want to pull just one final Rumi Oracle card. And this card is Enter the Garden of Delights. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here to close out this reading. To come alive requires shedding of so much adherence to the fear of death. The Great Brother whispers wisdom into your heart. You have heard it, felt it already. The fear of death is much more terrible than death itself, and I feel it's metaphoric ego death that is being described here. Nothing is dying in you but fear, so the heart can live more freely. I also feel that many of these messages may be directed to the Divine Masculine that you may be connected to, or the Divine Masculine collective. Death and life are twin angels, dancing together in communion with the sacred. They are not opposed. They bring the soul aliveness and make the garden of delights possible. They bring the seasons of the soul that foster growth and take the appearance of dying away, which is actually part of the cycle of life, again and again and again. A new day is dawning for you. This is a time when the past will very soon cease to have any hold over you. Put your worries behind you now and step into your divine inheritance. I just got the download while reading that in the extended reading, we will be actually finishing up through the chakra centers. So Divine Feminine, channeling what's going on in your third eye and your crown chakra, your intuition, and your connection to the divine. We will also be doing the same thing for the Divine Masculine. So going through the root chakra all the way up to the crown and channeling through messages to give us a really deep look at the Divine Masculine collective energy field, which of course would apply to potentially the masculine you're connecting with as well. So all of that is on Patreon, linked under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love today. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. I am so grateful to each and every one of you and for this beautiful community here. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Take care, and I will talk to you again in Friday's collective reading.